Hey, good morning, sports fans. Louis Diamond in our Las Vegas handicapping studios, and we have some college football to go over here today. We had a cancellation in the NFL. Obviously, we played yesterday afternoon with the Ravens, so the Ravens game tonight is obviously canceled. But we do have two college football games tonight: Louisiana Tech and North Texas. We got Air Force and Utah State to talk about. I got a college basketball system that's really starting out dynamite. So you're going to want to be a part of that. I am going to be releasing my college football, my college basketball picks at the end of this show here today. I am joined with our trusted longtime Las Vegas expert handicapper, Mr. Chip Chirimbus. Good morning, Chip. How are you?
Good morning, Louis. Thank you for that. Appreciate that.
Well deserved, Chip. You've been around and you stand the test of time. You're showing up every day, and actually, right now, you're showing up every day. You're pretty damn hot right now. Probably one of the
Yeah,
hottest handicappers out there.
I've had a great run.
Probably one.
We're 4-0 in college football on Saturday and 4-1 Sunday, and had the Monday night winner. Very fortunate. But on the 9-1 football run right now, 2-1 in the college basketball last night, Louis. So we're rolling along, and each and every day we're just looking at more and more opportunities.
Awesome. And Chip will be out at bettercenter.com. We don't have any plays out there currently if you're watching live, but by the end of the day, you're going to see, you'll be seeing some plays, and you're going to get some plays here on the show here today. And Chip, talking with Ross last week when him and I were doing the show, I said, I got this little college basketball system I've been using for the past 30 years. It's a really, really simple system.
I'm interested in hearing it, really. I'm
I
interested
know
in
a
hearing
lot
what
of.
it is.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to hear that on the down low. 'Cause,
Okay.
uh, you know what? Just it's so simple. It's not even funny. All I got to do is look at the schedule. That's all I got to do. I don't care who's coaching, who's playing, who's hurt, who
Right,
deep,
right.
who do. So I can't give it away. So, but I am giving
Anything
the
works.
picks
Anything
away.
that works. Anything that
That's it.
works.
So I am giving these picks away, and they're on the bettercenter.com Facebook page. And some days there's a lot of plays. We opened up at 42 plays opening night. So
Wow.
obviously you can't. It is. It's a lot of games, but I can't pick and choose. I have to play the system. And when it shows up, and it shows up in the early part of the season. So, and when it shows up, I just got to play them all evenly. It's as simple as that. I don't,
Sure.
because I can go deeper into it, say, okay, here's these plays. Now let me go deeper into it. I can. Uh, that's a lot of work and a lot of time. And
Yeah.
you know, you only so much time in a day right now. Those are a lot of games. So I don't even know how many games I have today, but at the end of the show, I'm just going to go through the schedule and I'm going to tell you who the plays are. Maybe you'll be able to pick it out and figure out my system, but I am not giving it away. I'll tell you that. So yeah, current record right now on my college basketball system. I went 6-0 2 nights ago. Went 2-7 3 nights ago, but 6-0 came right back after a 2-7 with the 6-0. Yesterday he had 8 winners, 7 losers, and a push. So, and the current record is so if I was 53, so 61, 43, and 6.
Almost
61,
about
43, and 6.
59%. About 59%,
So
which isn't bad at all.
and which is what's predicted in the beginning. I've been saying this for years. There's a forum out there called Mad Jack Sports. My buddy Jack Wooden, you may know him. I'm not sure, but Mad Jack Sports. About I don't know 6-7 years ago, I laid the system out. I didn't say what it was, and I had got into arguments with guys that were saying they were trying to pick it up, and so they were getting, I wouldn't tell them the system, and they think that they knew what it was, and they were wrong. So, and they would get into, and you know me, I'm not afraid to fire back at guys. So, but the system, I told them going in, we're going to hit 60% in the beginning of the season. That year, I gave them, I believe, 200 some plays. and out of the 200 some plays, 60%. We're at 100 plays, and we're a week in right now. We're at 60%, 59%. So get out to the Facebook page. They're not out there today, but stick around on the show right now. At the end of the show, I don't even know what my plays are yet. We're all going to find out together, all right? So there we go, Chip. There's my piece today. So let's get on to that first college football game here today. We got Louisiana Tech. They are at North Texas. The game opened up with Louisiana Tech -4. Texas is getting a lot of love. They went back to a favorite yesterday, but now it's back to Louisiana Tech -1. And total went from 64.5 up to 67 now as high as, but it's pretty much a 66.5. So we got a little bit of an over and a little back and forth with this play. So I have some opinions on the game. I'm not sure about you. So we'll start with you and then I'll jump in. How's that, Chip?
Lou, isn't this Louisiana Tech the same team that opened the season by upsetting Iowa State at Iowa State? Are we on the same team?
The
I'm pretty
Raging Cajuns,
sure.
I believe so. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I would think that this makes this line. They've been impressive all year, haven't they? I mean, they're one of the better teams in that conference, and I'm surprised that this line is so low. I'm not using this game. I'm not playing the game. North Texas, of course. I don't know, the Mean Green, right? Is that North Texas, the Mean Green? They were the home of
It's the
Dwayne
Mean
Thomas.
Green. I don't know how
They were
mean
the
they're
home
going
of
to be
Dwayne
tonight. The home of who?
Well, I'm just surprised that the line is so low and that it shifted where North Texas became the favorite. There might be factors involved in this game that I'm not aware of as of now. I'm not passing it. I'm not looking to play with it. I think I have some more solid plays on the weekend.
Okay, so I got some numbers here on the game that are actually pretty interesting. It seems like no matter where I look, Louisiana Tech has just got to be the play here today. And
Yeah.
I think that big move early on North Texas, has me a little concerned because that first move on a team like North Texas, it's really not public reaction. That's
Why
something
would
that
we see it? Right. You're right, Louis. Why would we see it? Why would we see this kind of move on North Texas, particularly against a team that is this good? That is, so it certainly raises an eyebrow.
so certainly does. But the Bulldogs, Louisiana Tech, they come in with a 9-4 record following a straight up win. And they come in with the 5-1 record versus a team against the spread versus a team with the losing record, and 7-1 versus on the road versus a team with a losing home record. So there's some reasons to back them here, but a lot of it's just why would you want to back this Mean Green? 4-10 against the number. Their last 14 home games, 7-21 against the number overall. 5-17 against the number in the conference, 3-13 following an ATS loss when they play a team with the winning record, 1-11 against the number. So
What you're telling me, Louis? What you're telling me, Louis, is this Bulldog team are bullies. When they got the upper hand, they really take it to the max, and they don't have any problems running up the score, beating these lesser teams. So why is this line where it is? That's what I question.
yeah, it's definitely a serious question that you want to think about before you play it. But if you do play it, I could see the only way right now would be for Louisiana Tech. The road team, 6-2 in the last 8 meetings. Bulldogs, 5 out of 6 the last 6 meetings. 4-0 in North Texas. I still got to go with it. I got that big cloud over me. Why? But why? Still got to play it.
Then you got
So
to
I got
play
to
the
see.
game.
Yeah, I got to play it. I also see some a little bit of overaction in this game, but not. The big edge here has to be Louisiana Tech. So, in my opinion, I got to feel that there's a play out there on Louisiana Tech. They are -1. The over did get a little steam. I like it a little bit, but Louisiana Tech's my play here today. So,
good luck.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. And listen, guys, we've been doling out winner after winner after winner. And Eugene, just roll it for them. Show them what, if you've missed last week and you don't subscribe to Bettor Center on YouTube and get these videos. Like right now, listen, I got banned from Facebook yesterday. So a lot of guys are missing the show. Okay. So I either have to shut up or you have to subscribe. Am I going to shut up, guys? Come on.
Nah.
So listen, subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, and we're going to start hitting all these social medias. But if you've missed what we've done, you've really missed opportunities to really make some money. So why don't you roll the tape, Eugene? Just show them.
The Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were.
They're nobodies. They're not a 5-4 team, everybody, and we know that, and Ross Benjamin knows it. They're a 3-6 team. And that's why they're plus 2.5 under the lights in a nationally televised game on Monday Night Football. I really see the Minnesota Vikings here. I see them finishing, honestly, at 9-7.
Sometimes styles make fights, and I think this is a bad matchup for Green Bay. Indianapolis since 2018, when facing a non-conference opponent at home, a perfect 5-0 straight up. I not only like Indianapolis in this spot, I love them.
This is a very leaky defense of the Green Bay Packers that they have to face. In fact, Indy will roll up some points. I estimate 27-31. I play the Indy team total over the 24.5.
This is definitely a good situation for the Colts. And the Colts defense, they may bend but don't break. I'm going to agree with Paul and Ross here. I think the Colts is the way to play this game.
The alignment is on the Colts for this Sunday, everybody. As you know, when we align, the bookmaker cries.
Think like a bookmaker. You got two teams from the same conference. One is 2-6 and one is 1-7. Yet we have a Louisville team that's minus 18.5 right now. The books aren't that kind. My lean here would be toward Louisville winning this game big, probably by 4 touchdowns.
Louisville is a great play tonight. I think the trend is right on. Syracuse is just that bad. This Syracuse team is barely getting 200 yards offensively a game. I'm an Orange fan myself, but I would lay green on this. Louis?
By the end of the year, Jim Brown is going to be wearing a bag over his head. This is a terrible Syracuse football team at 1-7. I'm looking for Louisville to really roll up the score tonight, and they're going to win big, lay the 18.5.
Now that I see the alignment, I'm jumping in, and I suggest you do the same too here today with Louisville, minus the 18.5.
I'd look at the over in this UCF and South Florida game. South Florida has shown some improvement offensively. I don't think they're going to be able to stop Central Florida. I think Central Florida is going to score in the high 40s to 50s in this game.
I definitely have a little love for the over, as both teams have a short history of playing over this season. I have to believe that will continue here today.
I'm 3-0 with my best bets is Rhode Island off 2 losses with a good spread +1.
We're winning right now, and they're coming at you for free. And if you really want to get serious, don't forget Chip and Ross and Tony all have solid plays out on bettorcenter.com. You can go out there and make sure you have a winning day here today.
No audio.
Okay. So sorry
We're
about
back.
that, guys. All right. So
Hey, Louis, who are those
anyways,
guys? Give us a bunch of winners. Those guys
I'm
had a
sorry,
bunch
I
of
never-
winners, Louis.
yeah, they did. Yeah, lots of winners. That's what I was saying. We've been doing a great job. You guys have been knocking it out of the park. I mean, we got Tony G picking scores like that. Ross with these angles that are really they're dynamite. And right now, you're the hottest guy. You're the hottest handicapper documented in the country. So, and like I said, I appreciate you. Like I was saying when I was on mute, I appreciate you guys being here, really delivering the goods. So we've been getting more subscribers, we've been getting more viewers, and that's why I'm just asking the viewers right now, please subscribe so you can get this information as it's happening, because that's the best way to get it, because the lines do move against us as well. Because as you can see, we don't throw darts here, guys. We're really doing a good job. So thanks for bringing it to the table here, Chip. So don't forget college basketball picks coming up right after our next play, which is the second college football game on the board tonight, and that's Utah State and Air Force. Air Force at the Aggies, and boy, we're getting some shitty games. So here we got two. Go ahead.
Well, this matchup, Utah State started seeing they were so bad. I mean, absolutely terrible. Last week they came up a favorite against two winless teams playing, and they finally put a win on the board. And I'm thinking maybe the Aggies, this is the Utah State Aggies, have a little momentum here, and maybe they'll come to play against the Air Force, and who runs the ball particularly well. We're well aware of that, one of the top rushing attacks in the entire country. And then, Lou, I went and I started comparing the stats offensively, rushing the ball, defensively, stopping the run, passing. And I just can't do it. I just can't come up with the Utah State as a side. And I was looking for as many reasons as I could to use them. And I can't. I can't take them. This is a game I'm going to have to pass on. The Air Force always comes to play. You know that. And big favorite here on the road. Utah State finally put a win together, but I don't know if they can play with this Falcon team.
Okay. Yeah, Air Force, they're making you lay the points. They're making you pay the price. 11 points on the road. Just shows you really how bad Utah State is. And
Yes.
You may say, how bad is Utah State? Well, 1-6 is a home underdog, so they don't get up for that game. They're 8-21, 8-21. Their last 29 as an underdog. So not a spot for them. Yeah, but the thing is, Air Force, I will give them this: 7-3 as a favorite, and 16-6 after allowing less than 20 points in their previous game. So they kind of have back-to-back good defensive games. But when they play a week, 5-11 against the number 9 as a road favorite. So maybe they do it as a favorite, but they don't do it as a road favorite. And 0-5 on Thursday night. Terrible game for me. Yeah, it's just a tough game. I can't even give you a coin flip guess on this one. Tough. You want to play an over with Utah State, because Utah State 37-16 to the over on the turf, and 11-4 to the over the last 15 at home. So you want to look to play it a little bit over, but nothing but as a road favorite, Air Force 13-4 to the over, but everything else is under. 5 out of 6 unders.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a tough game. It's a tough game. So I would say pass that game, and get a pen ready, because I'm about to ramble off. You too, Chip. I'm going to give you some winners here. Right?
I'm going to write this down.
All right. Yeah, write it down, because I make sure. All right. So we'll start right at, we'll go on rotation number instead of time. So, as I look down, my first play, have yet to find one. All right. We're going to have to go with Syracuse minus 19 over Niagara. And then we will have then we are going to go with Virginia Tech, game number 758. Virginia Tech minus 20.5. Then we're going to go with game 760, Iowa. They opened up at 36. Now they're down to 31.5. Hell of a deal. Hell of a deal. So, and then we are going to roll with UCLA minus 19.5. Eugene, give us a split shot here. So we can see Chip taking his notes. I'm not letting him off the hook. All right. So then we're gonna go with so let's see. Next game we're gonna roll with will be okay, we're have to go down the schedule, keep going down the schedule. Now listen, NC State is supposed to be a play game. I'm not sure what the game number is now. I lost the rotation number, but they're in the added games. But I'm going to leave that one alone today. This UMass Lowell, they've been covering. They've been crushing me. I've lost with them twice. So look for this team to be covering this season. Okay? Just look for that as a tip. And a free one for you. Then as we go down, we're going to have TCU minus 18 playing Northwestern State. And follow that up right underneath with St. Mary's of California minus 15.5 playing Texas Southern. And there you have today's college basketball picks. So hopefully you wrote them down. I didn't. I'm going to have to go back and remember them, but I did it on the fly. How many, any idea how many I got there, Chip?
I don't know, but I know you're laying a lot of points.
Yes. Part of the system is,
Bush.
I will say this. In this system, the bigger favorites are the better plays, too.
Sure.
I can tell you that. So can't be afraid to lay 36.5 yesterday with Clemson. Cashed. They won by 37. So you can't be afraid to lay that wood sometimes. Yeah. So, all right, Chip. Well, there's my most interesting plays of the day. I know you got a kind of a light schedule for you today. Do you have anything you want to leave us with here?
No, I think that Louisiana Tech and North Texas State game is really intriguing and really interesting, considering what the line is on it. I'd anticipated Louisiana Tech being a much stronger favorite. Bookmakers are giving Mean Green a lot of respect here.
Yeah, that is a little worrisome. So, but I'm still going to roll with it, and we're going to find out how I did with it tonight, and we're going to talk about it again tomorrow. And should be joined by a full slate of handicappers for a full slate of football. So please join us tomorrow. Next time we'll be back with us 9 a.m. Pacific time. And please subscribe. BettorCenter.com on Facebook or YouTube.com/Louis Diamond. And you'll get the plays as soon as we get them out to you. Chip, thank you for joining us this morning. And we look forward to promoting you out there on Bettor Center. And guys, if you want the hottest handicapper in America, Bettor Center has them, Chip Chirimbus. So jump out there and get yourself some winners. We'll see you here tomorrow again on Bettor Center Live.